Good evening, Scorpio. How you guys doing? It's been a long day. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and do a reading for the Scorpio Collective. Let's see what Spirit guys have to say. Spirit guys, what do you guys have for the Scorpio Collective? What you guys got? It's gonna be about love. Been a lot of love stories. Lots and lots of love stories, reconciliations and breakups and people blocking people and families separating and fighting over money and Spirit guys, what do we have for the Scorpio Collective? This will not resonate with everybody, so take what fits and leave what doesn't. Don't make it fit. Like and subscribe, please. I'm on YouTube, Eclipse Rising Tarot. We get one more shuffle, and we'll get into it and see what we got. Okay. Overall energy is the Fool card. Aquarius. That means taking a leap of faith, starting something new, going a new direction, which I believe the last time I did a Scorpio reading, you guys were taking a leap of faith. I believe you guys left, some of you left the situation and decided to go on your own or something like that. I don't remember. It is, yep. Here we go. Got the Lover's card, got the Strength card, the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We do have the Seven of Cups. Looks like you have options, Scorpio. And the Judgment card. Seems like a continuation of the last one. Last reading for Scorpio. So, you know, Queen of Swords too. Yeah, you pushed them away. You pushed them away. You have a lot of options now. Yeah, your person's yep, not very happy right now. 10 Swords. Judgment card. So what I'm getting here is your past person. Well, they sure want you back, don't they? I don't know what they did. I don't know what the dynamic is, but whatever that past person did, it was enough to, you know, push you away, make you want to go away. Matter of fact, I think it was you were ready to run. You were like, man, I'll move out of freaking town if I have to. I don't care. You know, Scorpios are strong people. You're not going to have somebody screw you around. This is what I'm gathering here. Now this person's in a world of hurt, and they're all in their feelings and feeling regret and all kinds of things, and they're going through their judgment, karma. Yeah, well, here you are. You have all these options. I mean, you're doing well. You're taking care of your business. And with the Fool card, overall energy, you are moving in a different direction. You're definitely taking a leap of faith. And you don't seem to be too concerned about your past person. I mean, I'm sure you care about them. However, whatever they did, I don't know what it is. And like I said, this won't resonate with everybody. But whatever your past person did, it's not. It was enough to. And you know, a lot of Scorpios are like that. You know, I know a lot of Scorpios, and you guys, you know, once you're done, you're done. You know, you pretty much got your mind made up. You're not gonna fuck around. You know what I mean? You know, and I believe that this person, your past person, was, you know, has made a few mistakes, and I think you've given him chances, or maybe you didn't even say anything. You might have just saw the red flags coming up, and once you saw the red flags, you were like, that's the end of that. You kind of just put up with it for a little bit, and then maybe they did something that was, maybe they felt like you were I was saying, you fed them a rope where they hung themselves or something like that. And I think that's what this person did. I think they just, they were just comfortable in the situation. They thought that everything was going to be okay. That whatever they were doing, it was obviously fine with you because you weren't saying anything, and you weren't. You were just making plans, and I think that's what happened here. And this person's all in their fucking feelings now and wondering why. Well, fuck, what were you doing? I don't know what they were doing, but whatever it was, you evidently gave them a lot of. you gave them either the benefit of the doubt, which I don't think so. I think you just watched them hang themselves, basically. You watched them, just stack up all that shit, and finally you just knocked it over. So, fuck you, I'm out of here, man. Nah, I know what you're about now. And they can sit there and beg and cry and all that stuff, and you sat there and watched them doing these acts, now you don't trust them. And I think you feel that this person probably really doesn't care. I mean, they care. They only care now because you walked away. You turned your back on them. But when it was all going down, they didn't seem to care. And you took note of all these things. You took note of all these things. You saw what was. You knew what was coming because they kept screwing up. All the red flags were coming up, and you were just taking note of everything. And then finally, they did something that really, straw that broke the camel's back. And that's it. And I think you had your mind made up a long time ago. Like I said, you were probably just getting your ducks in a row. You were just getting things ready. And that's smart. Kind of Seven of Swords, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, and you've the Strength card. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of shit, man. You put up with a lot of shit. And I've got addictions here too. I don't know if it's this person or you, or if they are mixed up with some kind of substances or something like that. I don't know, alcohol. I don't know. I don't think it's alcohol though. But this person, were they not paying attention? I mean, I don't know how long you guys were together, but didn't they see what you seem to have, I'm sure you talked. I'm sure you've explained to them what you've been through in your life. I don't understand why this person didn't, snap and say, hey, this person's been through a lot of shit. They probably, can pick up on stuff and I don't know. But it's just as well, I guess, it happens like this, just to get it out of the way. I just don't, it just sucks when people, they want to sit there and try to turn it around on you, and I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you feel guilty about you leaving because you didn't give them a chance. And in reality, you did give them a chance. You gave them a lot of chances. And, if you sit there and confront them on the things that they've done, all the red flags the things that you made note of, they're going to deny it. You didn't forget. They forgot because they're so used to fucking around. Well, I'm not saying fucking around, but just doing dumb shit. Things that they shouldn't have been doing. And I don't know exactly what that is. I don't know what the dynamic is. However, it was severe enough to the point to where, look where you're at now. And you have all these options, and this person knows it. This person knows it. I mean, they know you have options. Hell, you probably get hit on all the time. At work, wherever you go. I bet people just, well, you gotta do what you gotta do, and I think you made the right choice. I mean, the way you went about it was kind of, but I don't know the dynamic. I don't know what the living situation was like. I don't know. Maybe you had to do it like this. But whatever, you did it, and with the Strength card, you know what you're doing. You got it. Anyways, that's what I got for you. You guys have a good night.